Welcome back to our channel over here at Self Love is the Key Wellness. I am your boy Jamel Brownridge, aka Coach J, a certified life coach, and we also have
I'm Cambria Caldwell. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I also go by the handle Cam the Queen.
yes. And today is February 15th, so you know what that means?
Direct deposit. I got my direct deposit candle right here, and let's light it up.
Period.
Yes,
Period. Direct deposit.
it's
Cha-ching.
time for that. So on this special episode of Self Love is a Key Wellness, we're going to be doing another Ask Us a Question episode. Okay. So, as we've told you
Yes.
before, our followers have been so nice to send us questions from their personal lives just to kind of get a sense of how we would answer the question, how we would go about managing the situation, and just for basic information, right? So, I thought it would be a good idea to ask Coach Jay this question.
Ooh, hot
You know,
seat.
he's the boundary king, and so it's a dating question, and,
Ooh,
I figured we get into it and see where it goes, see what happens here, okay?
I'm down. I'm down.
Yes. It's we're in the spirit of love, it's February,
Yes.
Valentine's Day just passed by, we figure why
Yes.
not ask a dating question, right?
Hey, I'm here for it.
Alright, so, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, so it says Coach Jay, have you ever heard of the concept of when someone likes someone and they tell that person they like them, and now things are weird or awkward, even though the other person may feel the same way about them?
So let me make sure I have the question correct. So basically, they're asking, have I ever heard of someone telling someone that they like them?
Hmm.
And so it's like a mutual like, but it's just so happened that it's like weird now that they said that they like each other or that one person said it.
Yes. It says yes. So the person says again, have you ever heard of the concept of when someone likes someone and they tell that person that they like them and now things are weird or awkward, even though the other person may feel the same way about them? And then going to say, like, how is this happening? We are fully grown adults that have interest in each other and it's been vocalized, but things all of a sudden have gotten weird.
So I mean, with that personally, I would say like maybe so I need more context, like, because I want to know, like, I guess, like, have you guys been intimate, like, have things been a little like lovey-dovey, like, you know what I'm saying, have you guys been going on dates and things like that? Because I mean, if things haven't been that way, let's start there. If things haven't been that way, then I think that it could just be more so like they could be like a little scared or a little shy, or
Mhm.
just don't know really how to continue to voice how they feel, or they are just moving cautiously to make sure that what you guys are trying to build is something that is you know healthy,
Mhm.
or
Would it make a difference if I add the detail? 'Cause you say you wanted more details. Let's say it's a work crush. It's someone that you work with.
oh, don't do it.
Okay, all right. I was fast.
Yeah, don't do it. Only because, like, if things don't work out, like, you still have to work with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never know. Really, it's all about taking that chance and making that step and seeing if it's going to work really. But if it doesn't work, then it's going to be a situation where you have to see this person every day, you have to work with that person, and if you guys ended on bad terms, or if you feel some type of way, or if he or she cheated on you, then it's like, geez, now you're sitting here with this person every day,
Yes,
Monday through
over and over
Friday,
again.
every day. Like, there is no escaping them, unless, like, you're going to transfer to a different unit if you have that option, or transfer to a different location if you have that option. A lot of people don't have that option, so because of that, I would say don't do it. Like, I think
Mhm.
that it's just safer to just be a friend. Um, and I think that if you guys, one or the other, was or was not like like end up not working there, then I would say, go for it and try it out. But I think like because you guys are friends or because you guys are
Right, they're
coworkers,
work
yeah,
friends, and they both like each other. It seems mutual, but once the other person made it known, like, "Hey, I like you,
it's
and
been
feels like you
weird.
like me too," now things are awkward.
But then,
So
but
it's
then also
yeah.
too, but then also like because you guys do work together, it's also like you want to keep it safe. Like that goes back to what I'm saying. Like you want to make sure what you're building is right because you guys do work together. You don't want it to be a situation where, like I said, things don't work out. Now you guys have to see each other every day. So it could
Mhm.
just be like, okay, now we both have vocalized we like each other. So now it's like, ooh, what do I do? How
Right.
does this
Right,
continue
'cause
to
I'm like,
grow?
"Ooh," anxiety, like,
Yeah,
your mind starts racing, your
yes,
thoughts are racing, right? And you're
yes.
like, "Okay, well, what if things go bad? What if things go
Hmm.
good?"
Hmm.
"What if this is my soulmate? What if it's not my soulmate?
Hmm.
I don't want things to go bad. I don't wanna have to change my job. I
Yes,
don't wanna embarrass myself. I don't wanna be
yes,
humiliated."
yes.
So it's like, what happens with that, right?
I mean, I think, like I said, the best thing is just if you're going to go ahead and continue to pursue it, I would say just be very cautious. Make sure you set very good boundaries when you are at work, as in, like, maybe
Don't tell
sometimes
anyone at
don't
work.
don't
Perhaps don't tell anyone
that's
at
step
work.
one. Don't tell anyone at work. I don't care if that's your work bestie or not. Do not tell them at all because today they were your work bestie, tomorrow they your enemy. So, we don't really know how things are gonna go. Like, we're still dealing with people. So we just have to make sure that you're staying safe all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that makes
That's
sense.
so scary. Like, just that thought process of like, but then it goes back to like, I still want to know, like, have they been intimate? Like, I'm a little nosy now. Like, have you been intimate? Has things like progressed a little bit? Have you guys been going on dates? And I think like even that process of like maybe going on dates and all of that, it's like the other person could just be like I said, like just scared or cautious, like you were saying as well, like scared and want to be cautious about making that
Right.
move.
Think about anxiety, anxious thoughts. Think about things that are gonna go bad. You may
Yeah.
have PTSD from something happening bad previously when you tried it with
Hmm.
somebody else. But at the same time, I think sometimes fear can block your blessings.
That's
And
true.
so you could proceed with caution, but it might be someone that is worth getting to know. If you but
I mean,
create the
but that,
right boundaries
yes,
and do it the right way, of
yes,
course. Don't put your business out there for everyone to know about.
yes. I.e., like don't tell anyone at work. Maybe if you guys don't hang out at work already, don't start hanging out at work. Like, keep it the same way that things are at work, and that person will have to have that conversation on setting clear boundaries going forward for being at work. And then once 3 o'clock hit or 5 o'clock hit, then hey, what happens at 5:01 is your business. What you do off the clock is your business. It's just that those 8 hours, that you have to be professional and
Mhm.
what was I
This
gonna say?
reminds me of this reminds me of that question of or people say like, "So what's the issue? If I like them and they like me, why is nothing happening?" That's kinda where I was taking the question to, because
Okay.
I feel like when that happens, someone's not being completely honest when that happens.
Oh, like there
When
could
it's
be, like they could have a whole other situation going on, and it's moving like a little too fast. Maybe is that what you're saying?
no, more so like, let's say you're dating someone and you're vibing and then you tell them, "I like you," and they're like, "I like you too." And you're like, "Okay." But then things start to get awkward. You feel like they're avoiding you a little bit.
Mhm.
There's some tension there that wasn't there before you voice how much you like that person. And before that, it was mutual. It was like the flirting was there, like it was
Mhm.
all the signs were there, and then you
Mhm.
voiced it, and then the tension arose after that. So that's
Mm.
why I was thinking, like I said, I feel like sometimes in those
It could be that way.
situations,
Yeah.
there's something that's not being said.
Yeah.
Like someone's not being totally honest. So yeah, back to what you were saying, maybe they are dating somebody else, and that's why they took pause and things got awkward, and they don't want to say that perhaps, or they don't want to spare your feelings.
But sometimes just like just tell people how you feel and what's
Of
really
course.
there. You know,
Honesty,
be
yes.
honest and transparent with people because you never know. Like some people, you know, they like the ruffles. You know what I'm saying? Like they may not mind that, so they may like that way, or they may just be like, oh, okay, well, you go ahead and you figure that out, and then maybe if I'm still single, then we can go ahead and move forward. You know,
Exactly.
or try something out. You know, so I would say just like I said, boundaries, 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 boundaries.
Yeah, but with them boundary setting, that also means clear communication.
Yes, yes, like you have to. That
Hmm.
and that's more so for also for your own mental health as well. Like you know, like you want to make sure that you're being as honest as possible as well to that person, and it's not a one sided thing. You know, it should be, of course, two way street.
Hmm.
So
Two-way street.
that's how I feel about that one. Ooh, that was a juicy one.
All right. Did you like it? It was a good question. Good question.
I like that. Ooh, send us some
Okay.
more. Send us some more.
Yes, guys, we loved it. This was fun. Please send us some more. Well, I mean, that concludes our episode. It was a really short episode. We just wanted to do a ask us the question. We'll be back with more juicy stuff in the upcoming weeks. Um, Coach Jay, any last words?
Be safe and do something positive.
Do something positive. Love on yourself and others, right?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
All right. Bye, you guys. You can follow me
Bye.
and get well with Mel.
And follow self-love is the key wellness. And you might have noticed that we changed our logo a bit because we're officially establishing ourselves as a nonprofit. And so another announcement, but more to come on that as well. So we'll be talking more about that as things develop over the next couple of months. All right.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.